I mentioned from Kiraflax, he had not
we're on the
taken
next
out this
round.
this entire bracket, but
No, the
Kiraflax
next.
coming to showcase his secondary that he's
We're in
actually
the
presented in
winners
tournament before.
finals.
And this is a big
And it's
surprise here.
Kiraflax
because
versus
we were just
Nessboy.
talking about, I'm a Rob. I had experience against a high-level Ness. Why not rinse and repeat? But Dark Pit, you get some differences in this fight.
Oh, and Kiraflax is using the Dark Pit.
A different look, and you know we have seen Kira in this tournament. He did use another character one time. It was Lucina. It did not result in the W. So this is kind of like a similar situation where okay, I'm going to try another character outside of Rob, and I don't get the dub. I always have Rob to fall back on, but I'm not against maybe trying to mix it up a little bit and see what can come of this. Obviously, as Vicky pointed out, his Dark Pit is very proficient.
And Dark Pit going to be a lot harder to hit than Rob. Clearly, he's got a little bit more range on some of those arrows. But Vicky, if you are Dark Pit, where do you look for the advantage in this matchup against Nessboy?
Well, right here, you see Kiraflax actually utilizing the side B to actually mix it up to get back to the stage safely.
Come on, Nessboy, don't let him beat you up.
From, Peach Bomber on Shield, where you kind of get drifted back, and you can microspace that to catch your opponent.
Come on, yeah, throw him out.
Great grab, great timing on that, because, by the ledge, that move could actually prove itself lethal, especially by the ledge where
hit him hard, hit him hard.
And EE, the aerial mobility that Kiraflax chose with Dark Pit over Rob, it seems like that'll be huge against Nessboy, who really wants to get you in the air. And
oh no! Oh my gosh, what did I just saw? I thought oh yeah!
Back there, and that time, gonna close it out. The yo-yo saying you got the go-go. Very impressive start right now for my man Nessboy.
Come on, don't fall, don't fall.
The dog and taking that first stock
off. No!
And now it's Kiraflax though, Vicky, bouncing back very quickly to even things out.
Yeah, and you saw Nessboy already.
Come on, Nessboy, you're stronger than that.
Tipster combos that you saw between the side magnet, being able to use a beer burst, and now kind of stopping Kiraflax from getting back to the stage safely. And this stock
keep it up
from Nessboy, there's still 2 stocks here, but he's still racking up so much percent and not really letting Kiraflax land here, and kind of showing Kiraflax that maybe you should have gone Rob against me and not slept.
Yeah, EE, it seems like Nessboy doing a terrific job of just reading Kiraflax and finding those openings. Kiraflax getting a little too generous with that side B. We saw Nessboy really punish that to lead into a combo.
Absolutely. One thing I'm really loving is, and this is just from like the first time we saw him play Nessboy, he has such terrific movement. It seems like he's just really comfortable no matter what stage you put him on. And remember, this was the dominant stage where he absolutely just destroyed Tipster in their last game to push it to this point and get into winners final. So he's already feeling very comfortable. If that back air Sweet Spider, that would have been another stock off. But
one more.
Another yo-yo. It was
maybe Nessboy is gonna go to the grand finals if Nessboy wins round 2.
But once again, it's Nessboy just being patient, reading the recovery of Kiraflax to take that
Come on.
stock.
Yeah, and that's something else you're going to see, the yo-yo being able to be utilized around the ledge, actually managing to find its clipping, but the electroshock arm having to force Kiraflax to go for that high recovery. And the thing about Dark Pit is he's just kind of like a sitting duck whenever he has to recover, and that's why you see Kiraflax using the side B instead a few times. And on his last stock here, Nessboy has just been running away with this lead.
Yeah, and EE, we saw that PK Thunder track down Kiraflax like your mama after curfew, and very impressive just once again the edge guarding that we're seeing from Nessboy to go ahead and take a huge advantage in this game.
If it's anything like my mom, just surrender now, okay? That's a losing battle, let me tell you, which could be the case for Kiraflax. He is definitely struggling. I mean, this Dark Pit has just not been the option. So you gotta imagine going into game 2, barring some miracle of a comeback, the Rob has gotta make the reemergence.
And Nessboy not really having to utilize that PK fire to set things up, just looking for those opportunities where Kiraflax whips and punishing those whips as well.
Oh no. Oh my gosh, that was a close one. Oh no, he's gonna fall. You're gonna fall to the death.
KO power over Dark Pit.
Yeah, especially with the
no.
Kiraflax, you could see the way he's playing now. He's playing.
All right, we got a tiebreaker.
I would not say scared, despite this advantage
but I believe
that has, but
Kiraflax is gonna lose since Kiraflax has more damage than Nessboy12.
Nessboy won't be able to keep up to par with me, and that's exactly what you're seeing from Kiraflax, where he's just
sick kick.
Jumping right into that.
Oh man, it's not over yet.
And Kiraflax being able to get back safely despite the charge up on the yo-yo.
Dang, he's shielding himself.
That shield looking like a skittle. Kiraflax though still managing to stay in the game.
Kiraflax unable to punish after the cooldown with that, and that might have been a huge opportunity to take advantage. And now it's Kiraflax on the ropes. Nessboy throwing out that yo-yo. Kiraflax trying to stay away.
Come on, Nessboy.
But it's Nessboy using the shield, trying to punish. And this is where Nessboy, you just got to stay consistent and not get too worked up with the fact that Kiraflax started to even things out here, EE, and make this quite the game.
Yeah, honestly, Kiraflax came into this last stock. He was essentially just playing with house money. He had nothing to lose at this point. It really is.
Oh, yeah.
On the
Again?
2 times we see Kira has survived those false finishes. And really, if you're Nessboy, what are you thinking? Like, what do I got to do to put this guy away?
Ooh.
Kiraflax avoiding the yo-yo one more time. That could be 3 KOs courtesy of
Kiraflax is afraid of yo-yos.
Kiraflax trying to find that opening, hopping off stage. Nessboy holding shield. Both fighters really just trying to find that opportunity for the other to slip up here, Vicky. And right now, it's a very patient, cautious play here as the timer starts to wind down.
There's a few things right now that Nessboy could be looking out for. You see that grab coming out, you know, that back throw from Ness being one of the strongest in the game and could find that.
Oh, yeah. Finally.
Moving and mix up going forward. Nessboy now utilizing the momentum once again with the side magnet and kind of catching Kiraflax off guard, thinking he was safe to drop that shield, but getting hit in the face with that back air instead.
Yeah, EE, those quick, disjointed back airs coming out from Ness. We saw almost took the KO in the final stock 2 times, but the 3rd time was a charm. And it sort of sneaks up on you in neutral because Ness, listen, doesn't have the longest arms or longest legs, still shopping in the kiddo section, but those disjoints can really catch you off guard.
Absolutely. Honestly, I love the finish to that because we hadn't really seen that side magnet mix-up so much coming from Nessboy up until that point. And it was kind of like, okay, I'm back into the corner. I'm letting Kiraflax get all this momentum, letting him kind of snowball, and his lead really getting away from me. So pulling that one like a rabbit out the hat was actually a perfect way for Nessboy to close that out. But props to Kiraflax, man. He made it close.
All right, round 2, and Kiraflax is going to use Pink Rob.
Going back to Rob. We'll see what adjustments take place here. Found some momentum in the second half of that game as Dark Pit, but Kiraflax going to go with Rob. And what's your thinking on this decision here, Vicky? Because you almost took the first game. Why the fighter selection change at this point?
Well, I definitely don't agree with the attempt using the Dark Pit. Like, I know I made a joke about, you know, Kiraflax just low-key sleeping, but he actually wasn't. It could be quite difficult to try to get into Ness's space with how large of these hitboxes between the Sphere and PK Fire, especially on Rob. We were talking about that this character has a large hurt box, but, you know, this is the character that Kiraflax has been most comfortable using as his main, and you saw in the last stock when he was using Dark Pit that he has that competitive mindset and mentality where if he needs to slow down the game, he definitely will with a character that does have the tools to try to contest Ness a lot easier.
And EE, what I find interesting here is that you have the giant control the ground
Throw it,
on the
Nessboy.
stage on a small map.
No.
That's going to force Nessboy to go to the air. And when you go to the air, you're in trouble against Rob in that up air.
Yeah, you also don't have that much, honestly, you don't have that much space to work with, too. Like, you're not going to have that many escape options. That's something that Kiraflax is really going to be able to capitalize on. You see him already taking...
Throw the disc at him.
And again, Ness just kind of getting trapped on this platform, not where he wants to be. And Kiraflax doing a good job fading out, even with the pressure from these up airs. He's not putting himself in any kind of situation that's going to allow Nessboy to get some easy retaliation.
Yeah, Vicky, it's a lot to juggle. If you're Nessboy, you got to worry about those gyros, whether to catch him, whether to avoid him, and then you have Rob chasing you down. If you're Ness, you have that high second jump that's going to land you on the platform, and if you're Rob, you love it when people are above you.
Yeah, and you have to think about how the fact that now Nessboy has to re-adapt around Kiraflax. Now, instead of the Dark Pit, it's the Rob, and Kiraflax has already gotten that sort of download to recognize how Nessboy's rhythm has been.
Oh my god, Kiraflax is going to win this.
You can see how much knockback that has, especially close to the blast zone, but Nessboy narrowly seeing another day before he could find himself not able to get back to the stage, and Kiraflax being able to utilize that disadvantage that Nessboy put himself in with already.
It's like Kiraflax is going to go to the grand finals. I don't know.
But with Rob being so heavy, it can be very difficult.
And Kiraflax highlighting.
Finally, Kiraflax goes out.
Script right now, taking a huge 2-1 stock lead, and it's being the offensive-minded Rob here that's really helped Kiraflax turn the momentum in this match here, EE.
It seems like this. Honestly, I'm watching this and I'm like, why did you even switch characters? What was the purpose? I mean, this kind of fits your game plan, right? You want to go ahead and impose your will, and this Rob is just allowing him to do that so well, especially on this.
Toss him in the air.
And getting here on Yoshi, just the other version. Obviously, it's really working out well for Kieran. I'm just kind of head scratching, like, why did we see anything but this point? But nonetheless, I think we know what we're going to see if we go to that game 3, which is looking pretty likely at the moment.
Sometimes we learn our greatest lessons from our greatest failures, and it seems like Kiraflax learning quickly that, listen, Dark Pit might have been a cute choice, but the Rob is what got me here, and the Rob is what's going to give me the best chances. Kiraflax just a few more connections away from getting this KO and tying things up 1-1 here, Vicky, and the offensive onslaught continues from Rob and Kiraflax.
Yeah, you can see Kiraflax living in the mind of Nessboy rent-free, but also you can see just the patience being displayed from Kiraflax where, you know, he's not trying to overextend. He's just waiting to see what Nessboy's opting to do and just going for the follow-ups, and he hasn't been too eager. He sees that he's in this lead, and, you know, despite taking so much damage in the second stock, it seems...
Oh, we got a tiebreaker. Let's hope Nessboy wins.
At nearly 150%.
And this is what's interesting, is Kiraflax...
I hope Nessboy's gonna win because... Well, I'm in suspense because he has 149 damage more than Kiraflax.
So efficient last game.
Yeah, that's the kind of fuel that you really need in situations where obviously you have a character that can really just put a lot of pressure on the ledge, on the edge, and just kind of keep you off. But that's not really the situation with Rob. He has just an insane recovery, and he's really just used that to perfection. And at the moment now, Nessboy is just dodging, just stroking, just...
Oh my god!
The well-timed back air coming out from Kiraflax has notched things up 1-1 as we get set for a decisive Game 3 to see who moves on to Grand Finals here between Kiraflax and Nessboy. And Vicky, really, it was the switch to Rob and being able to control the map. That's what really stood out to me, was that it seemed like Nessboy didn't have a lot of options for safe mobility and was always sort of playing the defensive mindset, avoiding everything that Rob was throwing out.
Yeah, just the fact that Kiraflax had just a strong opening, he was able to kind of run away with the lead. And the thing is that when you are now having to try to chase Rob for that lead, you can't be playing as defensive, because now Kiraflax can't actually afford to sit by, watch you try to hold forward. I mean, you saw already he wasn't trying to overextend. He kind of waited to see what Nessboy was trying to do, so that way he was like, all right, am I going to go for the side B? Am I going to go for the down smash? He didn't try to overextend. And now
all right,
that,
round
Kiraflax
3.
Still sticking to the Rob. He recognized, you know, despite being such a big
all right, they're in the Star Fox stage.
Very easily, we are now playing on my playground, and that's going to be Lilat.
And as we said, third time we've seen Lilat already from 8 randomly curated selected stages here, and it's going to be interesting to see how Nessboy adjusts to this stage once again here. And Kiraflax, you figure, you're going to see that same aggression as always to keep Nessboy on the ropes.
Well, there's absolutely no doubt about it, especially when you
oh my god, Kiraflax is beating him hard.
Exploit everything he can. It's going to be a tough situation, but Nessboy gets the bounce back. Oh, please, Kira!
Oh my god.
There was no suspense, it was just destruction.
Dang.
Kiraflax with the spoiler didn't want any trouble on that first stock.
Oh my god.
Nessboy able to come
Kiraflax
back.
fell off the stage.
There's still a lot more to this match. Don't run away from me quite yet. And Vicky, right now, you see Nessboy trying to get Rob up in the air, does so effectively. Those aerial combos so effective from Nessboy that come out, and now has really taken the momentum from this game. And it's Kiraflax that is on the offensive. Nessboy on the offensive, Kiraflax looking for answers.
It's almost like what we were talking about earlier. You know, Nessboy couldn't afford last game to sit by because of the way that Kiraflax opened up the match, but now it's kind of Kiraflax sitting in the passenger seat, waiting to find the opportunity to try to close in this gap, but Nessboy not letting loose and taking full advantage of the fact that Kiraflax cannot land against these large offers.
All right.
Nessboy a stock away from trying to proceed through grand finals, and Kiraflax
let's hope Nessboy wins this.
Match up with Nessboy and kind of reach back and try to bring this comeback going on.
Yeah, Nessboy just reading Kiraflax like a book on that second stock. No options whatsoever for a safe landing or safe recovery. Buckle your seatbelts here, because it's all Nessboy on this third and final game.
You better buckle that seatbelt, okay, because Nessboy's taking you for a
oh
ride,
my
okay?
god.
There's no ending sight the way he's performing at the moment. I mean, Kira just had that tremendous start, but just the resilience of Nessboy almost immediately snatching it back, and now he's got himself such a powerful lead.
No!
Kira had to do something immediately.
Alright, we have a tiebreaker.
He put himself in a position to at least maybe bring this one back. Not trailing by that much, but when you have that momentum that Nessboy does, it's hard to pull that off.
Kiraflax ready to not power off quite yet. Nessboy, Kiraflax, final stock, trying to advance to grand finals. Loser gets sent down to the losers bracket. Nessboy really battled back in that second stock. Kiraflax has dominated the first and final stock so far. But now, both fighters starting to get a little apprehensive in their approaches, a little bit more cautious here, Vicky. And when you look at that caution, that changes the play style, clearly.
And you see Kiraflax kind of holding back, knowing that his buddy over here, Gyro's got his back, kind of tanking in these PK fires and acting as like an active hitbox here for Nessboy to respect. And that's the situation here. Kiraflax, you know, when we saw the Dark Pit coming out where he was on his last stock, he had to be extremely careful and he slowed down the pacing. And you're seeing a very similar case, except now Kiraflax has to try to mix it up to try to get back to the stage, opting to go for that aggressive route to try to contest Nessboy, because right here, if he gets hit in the middle of a jump with that backer, that's to be a kiss goodbye to his last stock.
Yeah, Kiraflax doing a fine job here, EE, of getting out of that disadvantage state. We know Nessboy really wants to...
Oh, yes!
Back air coming out from
All right.
Nessboy.
Nessboy is gonna go to the grand finals.
The hot start from Kiraflax. It was the consistency, the persistence, and the patience of Nessboy12 that carries them on to grand finals, EE.
And just honestly by the skin of his teeth, because Kira was definitely picking it up, getting a lot of steam, and he was feeling pretty good about the deficit he was able to make up. But yet again, we see Nessboy, he's got that clutch gene. You can't necessarily teach that, okay? But you can extract upon it when you need to, and that's exactly what he did here in this trip to grand finals.
And Vicky, it makes that Dark Pit selection by Kiraflax just a little bit more head-scratching because we saw how well they played with Rob. And so let's take a look at the updated bracket here in just a moment as we see who advances to grand finals.
Alright, I'm gonna stop the camera and then
Nessboy12,
head to the next video.
2-1 match. Nessboy